All right. Good evening. It is May 6th, Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. I feel like a whole new world. It's been about a little over a month since we've done a call. So I am going to, as always, start the call with a lovely affirmation card because I feel like it's just going to set the tone for amazingness. And the card is, I love it. All right. I am letting go of the old story, why I can't. Today, I am committed to cleansing my spirit, moving forward and letting go of the past. I will no longer waste my time and resources on my old story and pity parties. Life is a journey, and my life experiences have shaped who I am today. I am not broken. I am seasoned, experienced, and I know what I want in my life. I can and I will. Ooh.
Very excited.
Woo.
Love it.
Just saying that one could not be any more perfect because I'm going to be very, very, very honest. I feel like I was stuck in an old story and myself and that I'm getting kind of like the passion sweats a little bit already. But that's where I felt like I was stuck. So if I was stuck, my whole team was stuck. And hey, nope, leave it. Nope.
Using this real quick.
I feel like the moment that my mindset shifted, things started happening and I was like, and it was like a whirlwind of like, boom, 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 boom. I can't even explain it, but I was reading a book or listening to a book called No Plan B for My A Game by Bo Heeson. Amazing book. So I read that. I was reading in the process of reading that, and it was the same week. It was the week of the when I went up to Ohio for the weekend. So it was a few weeks ago, and something shifted in me then, and I let go of my old story, and it was just a like cascade of different things. So I was doing coaching as my main source of income, which is it was still my main source of income, but I was also babysitting. I was also doing all these different things. And the moment that all of this happened, and the moment that the little boys that I was taking care of, their parents had their like things that with their own jobs that I didn't have them anymore. I applied for unemployment. Unemployment got denied. I've reapplied again, and it's just there sitting. So at this point, no plan B. I am done with plan B. I am all in to go completely full force into the business. And I think the moment that shifted, when I figured out that I was just sitting in my little comfy zone, like just scraping by and not hitting like the big goals that I know wholeheartedly I can hit, the moment that like shifted, I saw my team like turn around, and the people that I brought on, like I could, as an example, Carol a few months ago was like, nope, I'm not going to do this. Sorry, Maria, blah, blah, blah. And the moment that I don't know what it was, but I never gave up on her ever. But the moment that I don't know what it was, but I reached out and she's here now. And she just signed up a few weeks ago and she's already got a coach. I think she's working on her second coach, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I have 3 people just this month that have signed up a person immediately. And I had a few people last month that did that too. And so I'm like, whoa, wait a second. This is like, oh my God, it just like floodgates open. Yes, absolutely. Because there is an abundance of people that need help. The only thing that we need to do is ask, and ask wholeheartedly, genuinely. I know that like I think I had to shift my mindset as to, and in myself, because no matter how much personal development I've done personally, that little head, that little voice in my head comes out sometimes, and I have to fight it. And the moment that I was like, no, everybody needs this because it's helped and it's changed my life. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that anybody can benefit from this, whether it's coaching or just the journey, period. Because I've been on, like, I've gotten to my goal weight, but I haven't stopped since. Like, in order to maintain, you still have to keep active. That's just my health journey. My coaching journey has gone through many ups and downs, but I have never felt this much, and I won't cry. I'm telling myself this right now. I won't cry. But that same week that when I was driving up to Ohio, my dad called me and told me he had bladder cancer. Oof. And that was like a smack in the face, because I have some really big goals and dreams, and I was playing small, and I was not doing the things that I needed to do myself in order to get to those big goals and dreams. And the fact that when I got back from Ohio, the first thing that my dad asked me was, hey, do you need anything? Are you guys okay? Sucker punch. Like, my dad shouldn't have to worry about me and my family. That's my job. And the fact that my dad is amazing and he always asks, hey, are you okay? Are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Like, the fact that he does that, it should be turned around. I should be helping him. Right now, he needs me to help him and be there for him. And the fact that he's coming to me, asking me if I need help, that, it was a sucker punch. And then last week, I had a counseling appointment with my daughter. And I'm explaining to her, to the counselor, how I've seen her excel. And I've been very busy distance teaching them, all three of them, and very busy with my business. And I said, you know, it blows my mind that the previous month, which is usually a really great month for me historically, I got one person. What the crap? I have never not like hit my goals. And what was happening? But she wasn't leveling up either. She was direct reflection of me at that point. Again, sucker punch. And I'm giving you what my old story was. And the moment that I saw that she was reflecting me, that as I started to level up, she started to level up herself. And it hit me in the face like so hard when I was in that call with the counselor, and she goes, Maria, are you seeing a pattern? The moment that you leveled up, she did too. When you were playing small, she was too. You are the center of this. You are who is going to be like the forefront. And then that made me think, holy crap. My team, is not leveling up and not living to the potential because I'm not. It's all a reflection of me. So as hard as that is to say to my team, who I love so very much, you're going to level the hell up because I'm leveling up.
Okay. Cheers to that.
No more excuses, Miss Shannon. Seriously, I wholeheartedly believe that you guys have the potential to change lives. And the fact that I wholeheartedly believe in you, I will do it until you believe in yourself. And I'm here and I will always be here, but I will be here also to push the hell out of you because I know that I need that push. And the moment that I see you guys leveling up, I'm going to want to level up even more because I have to make sure that I lead from the front. Like I'm the one that is going to set the mood for the team. And I know that I wasn't leveling up to where I know I could do. So at this point, I'm like, this is my call, right? This is that line in the sand. And this is when I feel, and I don't know, you can't tell. I have like massive goosebumps right now because as scary as it is, and I'm like sweating because this is still like, you're just admitting, you know, that you totally sucked you were in your own story and you totally sucked and you weren't living to your potential. That's what I'm admitting to you guys now. And it sucks, but honestly, life will always happen for me. And the fact that it was just like, it's never a coincidence. Like it happened the way it needed to. I was reading that book. I had that moment of like that shift. My dad told me that he had cancer. And then my daughter, that counseling appointment. And then and then sitting there and hitting me, I'm like, holy shit. My team isn't leveling up. Of course they're not. Why am I complaining that my team isn't doing the work if I'm not there either? So, as you can see, over the last month and a half, we have grown substantially. So that little whiteboard back there has the outline of what my goal for this month is. In 14 days, hi handsome, in 14 days, we will be a 2-star team. Okay? I have waited for a very long time to say that. We will be a 2-star team. And by the end of the year, we will be an elite team. And by the end of the year, I will make sure that there's at least 15 diamonds on my team. I'm going, there's a coach, a top coach. Her name is Emily Favre. And she was, when 80 Day Obsession came out, she's been in the business more or less the same time as me. And when 80 Day Obsession came out, she was at my rank right now in March. And by June, that we went to Summit, she was a superstar diamond coach. So I am planning, my goal is to Emily Favre the hell out of this business. Okay? That means that I'm leveling up and you guys are leveling up and you guys are going to change lives. And I know that you have the potential to do it because there's a reason. There's always a purpose and a meaning behind things. And there's always a meaning behind the fact that you go through these trials and then boom, holy crap. Like that moment to level up, that moment that we stop letting go, or we start letting go of that old story. Like that old story served us. It served its purpose. We found we're not broken. We're not broken. Okay? We are seasoned and we have the potential to use our story to take it to the next level. Because our story made who we are. And we have to cherish and honor that because we're badasses, because we've gone through the things that we've gone through. Everybody has gone through different experiences, but we've all gone through something. And the fact that we all have our old story, that's not going to stop us. That's going to propel us. And I am wholeheartedly in the belief of this is the whole team. And I have an affirmation that I have an app called Think Up, and you can read affirmations to yourself basically, and it records and you can listen to it. So you're listening to your own voice affirming things, right? And I listen to it at night. Like as I'm falling asleep, I put on my headphones and just listen to it and fall asleep to my voice telling my subconscious, these are your goals. This is what you're affirming to yourself. And one of those is that my team is full of resilient badasses because all of us have gone through something and all of us have overcome it, because if we had not overcome it, we wouldn't be here right now. So there's a reason, there is a meaning and a purpose why you are on my team, because we are resilient, amazing, badass women. And we're going to use that to propel our forward with our dreams, to Jen, get you out of that pharmacy, for goodness sake. You need to breathe and enjoy your daughter before it's gone. She's gone in college or whatever. Like Frances, I know, has 3 beautiful little boys because they're my little tiny cousins. She's my cousin. And I would love nothing more than for her to not have to worry about leaving them, or in this case, being with them instead of working and from home. F that. I'm going to hang out with my kids and I'm going to work around their schedule. And I would love nothing more than that. I would love nothing more than Shannon to not have to worry about any of the stuff for Trevor: motocross, gymnastics, traveling, getting him a house, a home, exactly where they are and where they want to be. I would love nothing more than to have Carol like rip that Band-Aid and believe in herself the way I believe in her, and see the potential that I see in her. Like, can you imagine? You're a mama, you're a rescue mama, right?
Oh, yeah.
You take care of some amazing little felines. Well, can you imagine not having to worry about leaving them and doing this on your own time? What if? If you guys have not listened to the What If call, I'm telling you, hands down, one of the best calls I have ever listened to. And she's on our upline team. She is amazing. So if you have not heard the What If call, let me know and I will repost it in our groups, and I will make sure that, like, I will hound you until you do, because that What If call had me in tears. And it wasn't a coincidence that it happened immediately as I'm in this process of flipping my script around. We all have the big what ifs. Okay, I might cry. My big what if is if my dad can see me cross that stage and he doesn't have to worry about me anymore. If my kids can be there watching me cross that stage and know that that vision board that I've had for 3 years now, showing that I'm a 15-star diamond, has been there, and they've seen it over and over and over again, and they see that I've accomplished that, so that they know that they can accomplish any of their dreams. Like, what if I get them a home, the home that I want for them? Like, what if college is paid for? What if I have a vehicle that is big enough for all of us? Like, I have some really big what ifs, and I stopped, like, I would visualize it, but I wouldn't let myself, like, push past that fear. I don't know why, but it needed to happen that way.
Say right in time for her computer to freeze. She's still on because then it would disconnect the call otherwise.
It says 5 participants.
Well then, I love her.
Yes. Yes.
Damn it.
Aww. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I get it because it's the same thing. Like, it's just security for the kids. Oh, she's not here anymore. There she is.
Sorry, I have internet
There
issues.
she is.
They're coming tomorrow to fix it. But show that you have, I completely lost my train of thought. I was saying something, dang it. I don't know.
Accomplishing all your goals and your whiteboard.
Yes. You have a lot of what ifs.
A lot of what ifs. But I want you guys to, like, share your journey, no matter what. Good things, bad things. Like, be authentically you, because that is what makes people relate to you, period. Just stay consistent. Because I've gotten people that have come to me and said, and these are other coaches that are really not coaching anymore, but I don't, actually, let me rephrase that. I had this conversation with my boyfriend, and I yelled at him, not in a boyfriend way, in a, I'm your coach, and you just irritated the crap out of me. And I could do that because he's my boyfriend, right? So I'm going to tell you this story because I lost my shit on him this past weekend. And I was like, I need to get this out. And I just went off. He has posted one time about coaching. One time. And the conversation went something like this. And this isn't the first time that it happened. So this is why I blew the crap up. Oh my God, look, babe, my friend, she's doing Beachbody. What? Who's she doing Beachbody with? Is she a coach? 3 friends of his are coaches. New coaches that would have completely signed up under him if he would have just shown that that's what he was doing. And I lost my shit. I was like, and I'm like, so in other words, I'm gonna have to work 3 times as hard to get you to like, because I'm working my mom's business. My goal is to make my mom's business lucrative enough so that she can retire. I want that for her. So I'm making sure that she is one of my diamonds because that's like, I have a goal in mind. I was just telling my brother, this is my income goal with my mom's business. And this is what I need to like, I want to focus on. Like, I want to make sure that my mom doesn't have to go back to work. And it just irritated me. I'm like, do you know that this could have been so much easier if you were adding people to your freaking downline? I was livid. I lost my shit. And he's like, you finished? And I was like, like, I lost it. People need this. They're stuck at home, gaining the quarantine 15 or the whatever, COVID-19, whatever they want to call it, but they're gaining it. They're needing an outlet for the stress that they're going through. You guys, we have the solution. You just have to let them know that your storefront is open. The only way you could do that is by actually letting them know that it's open. So, moral of the story is stay consistent and just share your journey. Be authentically you. Like, share you, Carol, if your cats like to go all around you as you're working out, share it because your people will relate to you. Shannon, you too, my love. Or share the fact that your son is joining you on this journey. Hi, handsome. Because he's your biggest advocate. He's your biggest fan. Jen, you're busy and you still show up and you still go on that group chat and you still encourage everyone. Like, that's significant. The fact that you're working crazy hours in a pharmacy and on top of that, you still show up. You still love on every single person. Like, sometimes I miss them and I'm like, oh, she got it. She's encouraging them. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Like, that's freaking amazing. That's something that shows for something you are such an integral part of this community. And I love that.
Thank you.
Francis? Mama, your question was very simple. How do you attract people from out of your inner circle? Start posting. Post your journey every day. Stay consistent because you've seen me be consistent for how long? For 4.5 years. Okay, so if I've been consistent for 4.5 years, if I wouldn't have been consistent, would you have signed up under me right now? Probably not. Because who wants to sign up under somebody that doesn't show up? If you're not showing up for your own journey, how are you going to push me to show up for mine? Leave the excuses on the table. At this point, you have something that can completely change your life and change somebody else's life. So you come from a place of there, whether it's your inner circle or people that are not your immediate circle, it doesn't matter. Just show up. Add, like, some of the calls that I posted in that group will show you, like, okay, so you'll see a power hour call. So it's Micah, which is my upline, her deconstructing a power hour and telling you exactly what you need to do in a business hour, basically. So what we call power hours are just that time period that you work the business. And she is a double superstar coach. Okay, so in other words, she's gotten to the highest rank in the company in 2 of her business centers. And she's working on her 3rd one and she's 30 years old and makes over $1.3 million a year. She's kind of legit. So that if you want to look for somebody to duplicate, her process kind of works, and it's super simple. It's just do your crap. She actually just launched her podcast called Do Your Crap. That's it. Like, it's her simple like thing. Do your crap. And she does not overcomplicate things, and that's what I love about her. She is very, very like, just be a human. Just be human and love on people and care about them and create a relationship with them, and you invite them. You invite them to share your journey. And will I give you scripts that you can kind of tweak and make your own? Absolutely. So that it just gives you an idea of how to speak, but it has to come from you, because you can't sound like me. It won't be the same. I call everybody my love. Hey, my love. Blah, blah, blah. That's just me. Hey, beautiful. That's the way I speak. So it sounds like it's mine. But if you, oh, hey, beautiful, how are you? Like, it doesn't sound the same if it doesn't come from your voice, right? So I will definitely assist in giving you little things here and there, but just what did it for you? What made you jump and want to do this for you? And from there, you take that, because the people that are supposed to be your people, your tribe, will follow in your footsteps, and they will follow what works for you. That's the way you'll speak. You'll speak to somebody's heart that way. Let me see. I don't know if there was another question. Any other questions? Just here.
Not really a question, but just more of like, with the being consistent, I have not been, as far as like getting to post my stuff. I've done the workouts, but the last like 2 weeks, especially like between shit with work and stuff with Kayla, and then internet, like this, if you've seen, I've already cut in and out. Okay. I don't know, since this whole COVID-19 thing, it seems like the Wi-Fi at home is not, I don't know if it's related or not.
I just had that issue. That's why I cut off. Call Spectrum. Do you have Spectrum?
I do.
Call Spectrum. They can check. Actually, talk to somebody though. Don't do it over the like support thing, because they're sending someone out. My internet was working at half its capacity.
Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like is happening. Because like I used to not have any problem at all getting connection sitting out here on the porch and trying to do the yoga and like basically connecting to anything. It hasn't been working. So right now I'm holding my phone up and my arm is getting tired. But yeah, it's hit or miss. And then I don't know, sometimes the Triller app hasn't worked lately. Like I keep getting like stuck with that kind of stuff. And then therefore,
so don't let that stick you, right? If it doesn't work, don't do it. And just honestly, your sweaty selfie that you sent to us, it's as simple as, after a long freaking day of work, I still showed up. And my girls still encouraged me to show up. And they were still holding me accountable, and I made it, and I did it, and I didn't let them down. Boom. That's showing up.
okay.
So don't overcomplicate it. And I think that's like, you put too much thought into it.
Yes.
I did it. God, you guys, I was so tired. I was so stressed. It was such a stressful day today, but I showed up. And Kayla, and it's like whatever your day consisted of, you still showed up. So honor that, but publicly, so that people know that you did. Because we know you did, because you check in.
Right. Right.
So do the same thing. Like, holy shit, that was really hard. Or, oh my God, I really needed, like, I punched the crap out of my stress today.
Mhm.
Make it as simple as possible. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated, because the moment you overcomplicate it, then people will think that it's hard.
Yeah. Yes,
So
I
make it
definitely-
simple. Whatever feels natural. Don't, like, if you overthink it, it won't feel natural. So I remember, like, I look at some of my posts from, like, my time hop, whatever, my memories thing on Facebook, and it has it does a lot of the posts that I used to do, and I would just be like, it was a really long day today. Guess what? I did it. Yay. Yay me. But because I did it for me, like, it helped my sanity. I was dealing with it at that time. I think she was 13-year-old daughter that was seriously going through some mental health issues, and she would cry sometimes for 4 hours at a time. And I dealt with that, and I worked out, because I could not deal with, if not, I would need mental hospital.
Right.
So that was my posts were as simple as, like, it was a really tough day today with Isabel, but I showed up, and it helped me, and I was able to sleep that night. So I think that it's even if you do it in the morning, I'm priming my day. I'm making sure that I put my oxygen mask on first, so that I could deal with all the stress that's coming my way, because I know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to be a busy day at the pharmacy, but I decided to take care of myself first and then deal with everything.
Yes.
My employees will enjoy a much happier Jen.
Yes, this is true.
Or you share your affirmation cards. You
Yeah,
guys, I did my affirmation with today, the only way I got through a hectic 12-hour shift at the pharmacy today was because this was my affirmation, and my whole team, like, lived this with me today. It's still your part of your journey. It's the personal development part of your journey.
Yes, I had been doing that for a while, sharing the affirmation cards, and then once Barb One ended, I still pick them, and I do bring them to work, and I do that because
it does
just
help
to get everybody in a good mindset, because I mean, just the regular work itself could be stressful, but there are other personnel issues, not with my staff, but on the front end, you know. So everyone is like, gets anxious with her because she's demoralizing sometimes, but so it's worked. I just seem like I run out of time to post, or by the time, like, I'm like, oh, I didn't get, like, I rushed to get the workout in, then I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be late for work, like, hurry up in the shower, like, get there, and then, like, so I didn't do the post, and then forget it during the work day because
it's busy,
you know. Sometimes I don't even, like, go pee the whole day, which is terrible, but, or, like, you know, a good amount of time. So, and then by the time I get home, it's like, okay, I'll post all this tonight. And then I fall asleep on the couch. So.
Well, then the next morning when you wake up, before you get out of bed, just be like, oh, I was so tired last night, but I'm so happy that I got this done before I went to work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't overcomplicate it. Make it as simple as
I know, but
I found Buffer.
I need to keep hearing that.
What'd you say, Carol?
I just started using Buffer. I'm very good at Facebook because it's old school, but IG I'm not as good at. And I just found, using Buffer, and so far it's free, that I can actually build posts on Canva, and you can't, rules change. I don't know all the rules anymore, but
You post them, right?
automatically post it, but it'll send you a reminder. But at least I can build them ahead of time. So if I block I'm scattered. I do 12 things at once. If I block a time, doesn't mean I can't add more posts during the week, that I can come up with some ideas for posts or jot it down when I think of it, and then get together for a couple hours, one day a week, put them all together and put them out.
Yeah. So, and you schedule them with that, right?
Well, again, I'm overcomplicating things for me too. The rules have changed.
Okay.
I'm old school, and then coming back into things, I've been looking at the STB stuff again, and yeah, Facebook rules have changed a lot, and I still have an old business page, and really, you can go to Facebook chat and just look at it. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet, but yeah, I'm trying to get everything organized so that I can get posts out that make sense. I'm still trying to figure out what to say yet. The business side of things has changed so much. I'm trying to learn the new rules and regulations of Facebook. So hopefully I can find some presentations, maybe some of the Monday calls and stuff that are out there I can find that really target on social media now. You can set a reminder for it, and then you can just go back and click it when you can. Because like for me, working so many hours, if I have jobs, I have 2 jobs. When I go back, then I guess you can't automatically have something post for you anymore.
Yeah.
You have to be able to do that, but it'll send you a reminder, or God bless Alexa.
So in terms of the business aspect of it, I will find there's a call. I'm trying to think. It was Ashley Smith. She's also on Micah's downline. She's number 9 in the company, I believe. So she's extremely well versed. She does a lot of Instagram, so you'll learn a little bit more about Instagram. But the way she posts, there's like the hook is the first thing that you put on there on the post. So if you like, for example, today, and I've tried to do this as much as possible, doesn't always work that way, but where I posted, I said, "Oh shit, goals." Like that's gonna make someone stop.
Mhm.
When they, especially, I mean, I am all about cursing. That's just me, and that's who I am. But like, "Oh shit, goals" is something that may scroll stop. And then I asked, "Do you have them?" And then I go into my story. And so something that I would have probably put in the like closer to the end of the climax of the story that I'm trying to tell, I put that first, because it's that like hook.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna attract them. So I'll look for that call and I'll post it, because it was an amazing call. And it's, so I like, and she does like different tricks and stuff on Instagram, and she's freaking amazing. Like she built her Instagram and now she's got over 100,000 followers. So she's been in the business maybe 2 or 3 years more than me. But she's like legit. So I'll get you guys that, because that's a little bit more social media stuff. Any other questions? Frances, have you looked into any of the trainings or anything like that?
I'm gonna start tonight.
Okay.
I have the break tonight, so I'm gonna go through it.
Okay, so what if you look at in the group chat that we have, the new coach one, I tried to make it very like easy, and I said, all right, these are the things that I want you to do, 1 through 5.
Okay.
As soon as you're done with 1, this is all going to be on your time, obviously. But as soon as you get through 1, be like, okay, check, that's done. Number 2.
Okay.
Finish 2, okay, check, done. When you're ready, number 3. So this is all in your time, but it gives you kind of like a guideline as to what you should do. There is, I want to say that the what if call was not on that, but I really, really, really want you guys to watch that. It's because it shows you the potential of what can happen when you put your mind to actually making the decision of doing this for real, to build an income, to build your dreams. It was so good. Like, if you did not cry when you watch it, I don't know how, because like I was like, just tears were just streaming down my face because it hit me so hard. What if, what are my what ifs? What are your what ifs? What are your goals? You know? So it gives you a good reason why to push forward.
And where would we find it?
I will send it to you.
I think it's on our chat. I think I saw it.
It's in there, but I think I had added Carol maybe a little later. Hold on. I'm actually going to repost it now. Any other questions?
No.
That's the what if call. And the social media one I had posted on there, it was with where is it? But I'll repost it so that it's more on the.
I want to say something else came out this week. I didn't see it yet, but I want to say it's, I don't know which page it's on, if it's on the Coach 411 or if it's on the Champions page. Something came on with social media that's out there that I have a note to look for. When I get to it, that something's recent, somebody put something out. It may
possibly maybe it's in the
there's also
Champions.
a new team. There's another training from yesterday for new coaches on stuff, and with bod groups and stuff with Carl and stuff. That's on the 411 too.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through that today, but that's there too.
Trying to look. I'm going to make sure to add you guys all to the Beachbody Champions page if you're not already on there. They always have amazing content. They do live power hours and all of that. And then I will also add you to, or I'll make sure that you guys have the link to the Coach 411 page, because that's where the national wake up calls are every week. So at 11 p.m. a.m. Eastern time is the national wake up calls on Mondays. So you can just listen to it, take notes. They're usually like super, super amazing. And lately it's been either very seasoned coaches or new up and coming coaches that are like rocking the business. So you get a little bit of everything. But I will get you that. I also wanted, did you guys get a chance to take a look at the meal plan creator that I did?
It's amazing.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Did you have any questions on it?
No.
Okay.
Just I'm going to read it.
Good, perfect. So I want you to make sure, so I'm trying to do things that are duplicatable. So when I did the link with the video, that link will well, if you send it to anybody, it will just give them a copy of it, and then they save it onto their own Google Drive. And like, so basically any of your people, you send them this and you're like, listen, I got you. You don't have to say that it was from me. I got you. Here you go. Here's, if you got Ultimate Portion Fix, this is your like go-to tool to create your meal plan. Okay. So that, if you have any questions on that, I'm also going to do the same thing with the forms that I have. So any form that I have in terms of, here, let me share my screen really quick. Here, share, Google Drive. Okay. So I have the forms for like 10 rounds, and here, forms. So any of my accountability groups, if there's not a specific program that I'm like I don't know, advertising, I send them this. So it has a bunch of pictures of like our own people. I mean, there's older people on there that are not necessarily in this call or whatever, but it's basically giving them like a form for you to like, for them to go through. That's my personal transformation. And then it takes them through like qualifying questions. So are you in the US, Canada, UK? Do you have a coach? And then it gives them the options, info, like their name, their Facebook profile, their phone number, just so that you can collect information. And then when they fill this out, I'll show you what that looks like. Where is, oh, wait. So the responses are here, or they are, you can have the, and it comes out, the colors, don't mind the colors. That was kind of my own like head thing. But like you'll get all of the information that they've put into the form, into an Excel, and that's where you can create their cart. So I can duplicate these and have you guys use them as well, like any of the forms that I have. Mm-hmm. Any questions?
Crazy.
Right? But I have them in here for like everything. Okay. And then one more thing I want to show you guys before we jump off. It was in Canva. Or maybe I saved it. Okay, so I created this. No, I didn't create it. I edited it from one of my coach friends. Sorry. I'm going to share. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So it's like a new challenger welcome guide, and it gives them, if I can actually see where I'm doing here. There we go. There. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
So it takes them through like, welcome, so excited to be a part of this, and like a guide to do like accessing BOD, Beachbody on Demand, and the tutorial on how to do that. Like programs, so beginner, intermediate, advanced, like it gives you all of the stuff there. Nutrition, so the options on nutrition. Superfoods, so different recipes. So if you click on this, it'll give you it'll take you to recipes for strawberry. If you click on here, it'll take you to recipes for chocolate. So different stuff like that. Energize, recover, hydrate. So more information on that. Before and afters, they're so important. Make sure you take before and afters. Progress pictures, so important. It shares your journey. So it's got that, connect with our community, like the different ways to join BOD groups, which we will be more into as soon as some of the glitches stop. Resources for success, so like meal plan and stuff. All of this stuff, you can basically, and it gives them like recommendations for reading and personal development. Super important. Personal development is a huge part of this journey, okay? Audiobooks and so forth. So anyways, all I did was change this, oh crap. What happened? Change this picture. It was a different picture. I changed it to that picture and like, that's it. Like that's all I did to it. So this is something that's easily duplicatable as well. I can send you the link and you can make it your own and don't have to think about it 3 times over.
Good. Angel.
Right? So I want to make sure that everything that I do is as duplicatable as possible so that all I have to do is share it with you guys, you make it your own, and now like you can send it to your people. Good?
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
So those were just, the meal plan creator was super important. I worked really like long time on that. And I finally had like all the plans and everything and tweaked it. So if you guys see anything that, or like have any questions on it, let me know, because I did, for example, I didn't have the rest day on there. So if you look at the new link that I sent you, not the ones that I send individually, but the new link that I sent with the video, it has like how you would break apart rest day. Hey. So any questions, let me know, because those questions are what creates it, like makes it better. Okay. So excited. All right, anything else at all before we jump off? Okay, so I sent the link to Micah's big team call. If you want to get on that, it's gonna be really good. If not, I will get you the recording. But that's at 9, like so in 15 minutes. They're in Mountain Time, so for them it's like 7 o'clock. All right. So anything that you have, just I'm here to like just use me with what you need, because I really truly believe that this is going to be like a kick-ass team, and we are going to be a superstar elite coach or elite team by like. And every day on my gratitude journal, I write every single day. Today I am grateful for my exceptional top 3 superstar team. You guys, like I write it every single day. You be grateful for the things you have and the things that you want, because the more you're grateful for them, the more you're going to attract them. So I am so happy and grateful for my top 3 superstar elite team. That's you guys. Okay, I love you. Let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
Yay!